fabricate lies, a lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The post lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see they may be wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see they may be wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see they may be wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see they may be wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything.
Fulani, let me ask you. Fulani, let me ask you. Who insecurity into Nigeria? Fulani, who were the first people to bear arms openly in Nigeria as civilians? Is it not you people claiming your Fulani cattle headsmen with AK-47?
Idan ba gwamnati ta daure man wanda yake cikin daji ya ta'addanci ba, Allah ubangiji ya tsine ma, Allah ya dauki rayuwa ta a wurin nan. Bahilla ce saniya aka san shi da ita, sai noma. Saniya ba ta yi bindiga AK-47. Bahilla ce ba da makera da zai kera bindiga AK-47. Gwamnati ke turowa har muka samu. Mu kuma wallahi dalilin da ya sa.
You people were the first to carry AK-47. So Fulani can carry AK-47 but not in the security network. Protecting the people. I want we black people to engage our brain for once. I know we're idiotic, I know we're animalistic in our disposition, but I want to reason for once in our lives. Reason, stupid black people, reason for once. Who brought this to Nigeria? The same people that brought insecurity into Nigeria are today lecturing us about insecurity. As a rock, what has been happening in October these years? Is there anybody left in Zamfara?
And before now, even on 23rd of May, 5 wards in Kasinala were taken over by people believed to be criminal headsmen. And more than 117 persons have already killed. There are pictures of those leaving their communities. Maybe the producer will be able to flash those pictures later. People already rendered homeless. They don't have anywhere to go. Already, even the IDP camps are filled to the brim in some of these communities. And when you become an IDP in your country, yes, you don't get this sort of treatment. That is the thing. Nobody else, you can see them chased away by criminal headsmen from their communities. In Kasinala,
in Yobe, in Borno, you abandoned all these hot spots of Fulani terrorism. You are interested in the East. Just try it tomorrow morning. This movement will destroy Nigeria completely beyond recognition, beyond every iota of recognition. Everything that you call Nigeria will be evaporate. Everything that you associate with the zoo Nigeria will be completely obliterated from the face of the earth. As I speak, you write it down. on a piece of paper. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, regardless of where you are domiciled. This very transmission this evening in Biafra land, because for some people it is their morning, for others it is their afternoon, for some others it is their night, or for some it is very early in the morning for them.
Lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see them maybe wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The
is being listened to around the whole world. Everywhere there is humanity, the whole world is listening. The entire planet is listening because they know that we speak the truth. We call it the way it is. Man cannot be stronger than God in heaven. That is why we have come, that the kingdom of God may descend down to this very earth, to the very center of the universe, that unapologetically the way that we do. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and by the very special grace of Elohim, I will continue to serve the wonderful people of Biafra until the end of time. Of course, my job is, but I will continue to pray for Biafra ceaselessly. Every blessed day of my life, and 7 times a day, I do that. It will never stop until the day I draw my last breath. What we are involved in is beyond the knowledge of the carnal mind. We are in the spirit. Only if you are in the spirit, I'm sure you will be listening. Thinking, oh, what is he talking about? Ours is different from yours. Ours is different from yours. You cannot understand it. What is propelling this very movement is beyond the comprehension of mere mortals. You have to be in the groove, in the spirit, to understand what we are doing, or else you'll be lost. Of course it is lost.
Lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see them maybe wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see them maybe wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see them maybe wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything.
Our people are lame.
Their brains are empty.
Weak.
They know nothing.
I am struggling to count how many men there are.
Lawyers go to
there are no more men left.
Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies.
Weak.
A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people.
Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwa Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwa Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 60 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of the earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
What? Lay on protocol in house, you know what I'm saying? Let's go! What? And you put the leak. What? Need to see. What? Akawa gazu. We have France, put the leak. What? And you put the leak. What? Need to see. What? Akawa gazu. We have France. I see them come with their more tanks. I see them come with their tillers. I see them destroy our houses. Kill children, women, and men. This vulnerable, the Andodin. Everyone in Adisari. Amadike, Simon. Umada, autopilot, ESN. Push them back. The fury and a great hit on Boyanaba, a Surukede, Matawana Surukede, Bebuma, Inaba Surukede, Matawana Surukede, Bebuma, he that dance Surukede. Remember that Surukede did that of ghost. Water, and you put the leak. Water, Niti, Water, Akawagazu, we have fancy the leak. Water, and you put the leak. Water, Miti, Water, Akawagazu, Biafra, we come, Biafra, say, here we go, Biafra, say, here we move, Biafra, say, put the leak, here we come, Biafra, say, here we move, Biafra, say, here we roll, France, say, Biafra, Bunukuma. The dragon flag is not so high, you bring it down cloud, it flies so high. The dragon flag is not so high, you bring it down cloud, it flies so high. You let up when we time, upon Morago Kue. You let up when we tanya, upon your shore go Kue. Let go, Yemu, water, and you put the leak. Come on.
What's up, guys? Alex here from ZBEC. Today I'm excited to show you our newest product, the ZBEC Tri-Screen 2. This is a laptop attachment that adds 2 additional screens to any laptop, instantly boosting your productivity and giving you
right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the program today. And you are watching and listening through the voice of Biafra FM 97.5 and then Enter Biafra Channel 1 and Channel 2 on all platforms, on Enter Biafra YouTube channel and on other social media platforms. Today we have come to continue the awareness for the Biafra restoration and the liberation of Biafra. I want you people to understand that the enemy of the Biafra struggle has been exposed to the fullest. I told you people that, first of all, before I go forward, I want you to understand that tomorrow remain sit at home. The last sit at home is on the 14th of December. Everybody in Biafra land must sit at home so that you will not fall a victim of the Nigeria state. Before we continue, I want you to understand that finally, the enemy, the Biafra land and the spirit of Biafra have finally exposed the enemy themselves. If you are still listening to a criminal call himself Barrister Ejiofor, if you are still listening to a kidnapper, if you are still listening to a kidnapper, thinking that you are following somebody defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are just a foolish person. I want you all to understand that Ejiofor is a criminal, a murderer, and a kidnapper. So now, for example, when Ejiofor was accused by me, Simon Ekpa alleged, exposed Ejiofor of killing ESN commanders, of masterminding kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor have not sued Simon Ekpa to court. I was expecting him to sue Simon Ekpa to court. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. Now, it is now clear he has become the Nigerian government who will sue a Biafra agitator to court. That is what we call, is it conflict of interest? In fact, in a sane society, his license should be revoked tonight. His license should be revoked. But of course, because he is working with the Nigerian government, so you don't expect anything to happen to him. Otherwise, his license should be revoked. Because exactly what he is defending is what he is suing somebody to court. A freedom fighter. And of course, the way he is going to end in shame will shock everybody. The way he is going to end in shame will shock everybody. It is going to shock everybody because the shame will be upon him. And so this evening, I want you all to understand that the time has come, in case, just in case, if you do not know what is going on, just in case, if you do not know what is going on, the time has come that Ejiofor will pay the biggest price. And of course, before we go forward into this particular broadcast today, we are going to read verse from the Bible. Biafra have finally seen it. And let me tell you, the reason Ejiofor is filing a very stupid, frivolous, whatever politically motivated suit that doesn't hold water. I am here. Let Ejiofor do his worst. I am here. At the end of the day, we will know who is who. Nigeria government can sponsor him to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but not me. The fight I am fighting is a just cause fight. I want you to understand that Biafra sit at home continues tomorrow. Let Ejiofor go and die. I want you people to understand one thing. We are going to read the Exodus. Exodus. We are going to the book of Exodus. Exodus chapter 12. Exodus chapter 12. Let us read what Exodus chapter 12 say. Instruction for the Passover. Tomorrow is it at home. The Nigeria Fulani government and the gunmen that Ejiofor is in charge of and controlling. We have evidence of Ejiofor, who call himself the lawyer of Onyendu. He is in control of less than 500 gunmen. And we have evidence of that. So the gunmen that Ejiofor is controlling, I am telling you today, the gunmen that Ejiofor is controlling will go after you tomorrow. The people that were exposed confessed that the only order they take is from Ejiofor. I have made that exposition before. Ejiofor is not challenging me with all the exposition and allegation I've made. He has never challenged me. He has never responded. Ejiofor have come to social media, empowered all the 500,000 people they hired to fight Simon Ekpa because they did not see me coming. Ejiofor thought that once he kidnapped Mazi, when I was making this exposition, a lot of people, understand it. But still, those who have deep hatred of Simon Ekpa, I believe that after today, they are going to understand. Even the one that, I saw one of the posts, the one they call Dodat, the one in America coming to, all of them don't even know what Ejiofor in this exposition. They did not see, things in that perspective. But today, they have come to show Ejiofor that, you are going in the wrong direction. Because everything I have done is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. And there is nothing wrong with it. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with it. I will not go into explaining how people were killed in 2020, how people were killed in 2021, how IPOB member has been killed by security agencies, and how Biafra people have lost their life in the activities of Biafra agitation. I don't need to go into that. But everything I have done, there is nothing absolutely wrong with it. I asked people to sit at home, and they sat at home. Those who came out were killed by the Nigeria agent. And we want them. Tomorrow we are warning you again. Do not come out. We are fighting for freedom. It is called the liberation of Biafra and the revolutionary movement of the Biafra exit from Nigeria. I want you people to understand that. Today, you people have seen the Faunyash. But when I was telling you people, even before I started exposing Ejiofor, I told you people, Ejiofor was behind killing of ESN members. Ejiofor was behind killing Gento. And that exposition struck Ejiofor to the highest. I broke his bone, broke his back, broke everything. He ran away from social media. Today, you have seen it. The same thing he is defending somebody over Biafra agitation is the same thing he is going to Nigeria court. He could not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he sold him. He went to the court without Michael Ozeko. He went there and he gave up. He did not come with anything. He lied in the court. He was telling stories. Today you have seen it. How can you be defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And I am doing what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. And you are going to go to court to sue Simon Ekpa for people that Nigeria government killed. Because you, Ejiofor, deceived them, telling them to come out. So if anybody is going to go to court, it is you, because we did not start ordering people to sit at home today. It is a Ejiofor who came out to lie in the head of Onyendu. That Onyendu say this. Onyendu did not order sit at home. Why would Ejiofor come and start cancelling the order that the entire Biafra gave? So anything that happened to anybody tomorrow, Ejiofor will be held responsible. Just like this one, he will be held responsible. I'm not going to take Ejiofor to Nigeria court. I know where I will take him to. When Biafra come, if he is still around, I will take him to Biafra court. When Biafra come, mark my word, when Biafra come, if he is still around, I will take him to Biafra court. That is what I say. So I want him to take note of this one. When Biafra come, if he is still around, I will take him to Biafra court. I don't have any business with Nigeria. He's not aware of that. I don't have any business with Nigeria. But I know where to take him to. And if I did not take him to that place, when Biafra come, if he is still around, I will take him to Biafra court. For the people he killed during the Biafra struggle, conniving with the Nigeria government and the Fulani government. So instead of Ejiofor to file suit about the allegation and exposition I have done in the public, he started, going to court to file charges or suit. It is the highest impunity, it is the highest impunity any lawyer can do. Conflict of interest. You are defending a Biafra agitator, and the person you are defending have been accused of the same thing you have accused somebody following him. What is Ejiofor trying to do? I want you people to understand that what Ejiofor trying to do today is to implicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he will stop at nothing. Ejiofor was challenging Nigeria that Abuja don't have jurisdiction to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about his broadcasts in the East. The same Ejiofor today is filing a lawsuit against a Biafran who was agitating in Biafra land from somewhere. That is why Onyendu call him monkey, because the Onyendu was actually calling Ejiofor monkey. Ejiofor went to Nigeria court to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that the Abuja court don't have jurisdiction to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for making broadcast. The charges among it was ordering sit at home and everything. Ejiofor still went to Abuja to file a lawsuit, and he addressed it to Ebonyi State. I do not know whether Ebonyi State don't have court. I am not a Nigerian. I am a Biafran fighting for Biafra freedom, and there is nothing Ejiofor can do. I just want Biafrans to understand that Ejiofor is the worst thing that happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, when I was saying it, people don't understand. I have been telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings, if this one did not open your eye, then your hand is in what is happening to Onyendu today. If Kanu, this particular action did not open your eyes, you are part of the problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Emmanuel Kanu, this particular action did not open your eyes, it means that you are part of it. The Adanne, if this Ejiofor action did not open your eye, and so that you people, the discipline of Onyendu, should do something very fast for Ejiofor to stop going to visit Onyendu, you people are part of the problem. Because Ejiofor cannot go to Abuja court to claim that they don't have jurisdiction to try Onyendu. And he went to Abuja court to file a suit against somebody doing what Onyendu have done in the past. And the entire Biafrans, if this did not open your eye to switch side to where we are. What we are doing now is that we are going to get Biafra, either by peaceful way or by war. I am saying it. I say we will get our freedom either peacefully or by war. Call Interpol, call anywhere. I am saying if we do not get our freedom by peaceful means, we are going to war. It is not a crime. Fighting for freedom is not a crime. That is why some of you are languishing in your ignorance. Biafra will go to war if we do not get it peaceful way. We are not the first people that will go to. We've done it before. The only thing now is that we are more prepared and we are going to win them. Like I said, guerrilla warfare. Thank you very much. So you can sue Simon Ekpa to your whatever nonsense court. You can bring Simon Ekpa to anywhere. You can call any. I am just trying to let Biafrans understand that AGO4 is the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. I have been saying this thing before, and I will continue to say it again until you understand that AGO4 is the eye that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. AGO4 was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, AGO4 was part of the eyes. AGO4 entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. AGO4 was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, AGO4 was part of the eyes. AGO4 entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. AGO4 was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, AGO4 was part of the eyes. AGO4 entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. AGO4 was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, AGO4 was part of the eyes. AGO4 entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. AGO4 was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, AGO4 was part of the eyes. AGO4 entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. AGO4 was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, AGO4 was part of the eyes. AGO4 entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very important.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama Biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Nama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families, and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you, this is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I'm tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies, even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent. Wales, the same thing. Everybody is free. But Britain doesn't want the same thing they enjoy to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy? I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated.
Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy. All the P2B internet scammers telling you about one Nigeria, they are your enemy. All the Tinubus telling you about one Nigeria, all of them are your enemies. All the articles tell you about one Nigeria, all of them are your enemies. Ejiofor and his criminal gangs telling you about one Nigeria, they are all your enemies. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling you here. Unfortunately, he is not outside to see things for himself. So listen.
They have even Britain. Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent. Wales, something. Everybody is free. But Britain doesn't want something they're enjoying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy?
Listen.
I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos, to go on, telling go on not to agree.
The same thing Ejiofor is doing today, telling you, Obi, support Obi, lay down your this, calm down, Obi is coming. Obi will never come. I am saying it again. Election will never take place in Biafra territory. The declaration of Biafra is closed. I am telling you, mark my word. Redeclaration of Biafra is closed. When I've been making this teaching, teaching for almost a year, they didn't take it serious. I don't know what have changed that they suddenly begin to take what I'm saying very seriously. Before, they say, I am nobody. Today, they are suing nobody, showing how incompetent they are. Showing that Ejiofor did not go to school. Ejiofor got his law degree through sorting. Nigeria. Nigeria is a very stupid country, a criminal country. He went to law school by sorting, paying the lecturers to pass the exam and got the certificate. Because if Ejiofor was well grounded, and as a lawyer, if Ejiofor is well grounded as a lawyer, what he did now will be the last thing he will do. Not even a paralegal secretary will do that. Because if you are a paralegal secretary, at least you must have gathered some experience working with a very good lawyer. So you know what to do at any particular point in time. So if Ejiofor was actually a lawyer that went through school and school went through him, he will know that you cannot be arguing that Abuja doesn't have the jurisdiction to try Onyendu, and you are also, taking another Biafra agitators to court when you are already defending Biafra. It does not matter whether that person, whether that Biafra is, whether he is fighting the Biafra in the way you want or not. But for the fact that there is Biafra attached to the name of the client you are defending, you have breached everything, legal ethics. It is conflict of interest. And that is the conflict. What is happening now is Biafra spirit is pushing Ejiofor, and is going to push Ejiofor until everything will be exposed. He must not withdraw the suit to let him continue, because the shame that is going to be upon him, the disgrace that will follow Ejiofor from today, will know no bound. I am there here. I am here. I am not running. But I'm telling you, the end of Ejiofor in Biafra struggle have come. I have been saying it before. We've smoked them out. So if Ejiofor is somebody that went to school, like when he talk, he doesn't, somebody who can go and start calling somebody a Ekperima. What is Ekperima? Somebody who went to school
and with all the nonsense he was doing. He will know that you cannot do that. So what if Nigerian government, in the next Onyendu court, which they're probably going to do, they are going to tell Ejiofor, oh, see, we just got information that the one that they are fighting now, called Simon Ekpa, is fighting for Biafra. And this same Ejiofor, who is representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is suing Simon Ekpa to court. And he sues Simon Ekpa to Abuja court. Ejiofor, why are you suing Simon Ekpa to court? But you were telling us Abuja don't have jurisdiction. Why are you suing Simon Ekpa to court? But you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not do anything. I want Biafrans to understand that this is a deliberate act. It is not targeted at me. It's targeted at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm telling Ejiofor today that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit no crime. Simon Ekpa did not commit no crime. Those who say the Biafra people should go out after everybody have resolved that everybody should sit down are the people who instigated the people that, because we know how Nigerian government operate. And because we know we want people not to come out, for that reason, you are going to be held responsible. Ohaneze that asks people to ignore our sit-at-home order, people that are fighting for freedom, freedom that are fighting with red eye. We gave order. You tell them, cancel the order. You did not provide the security. Rather, you provided killers. So that, to make sure that after the media war against the sit-at-home order, people will be killed. It has happened before. This is not the first time people were killed during the sit-at-home order. It has happened several times. When IPOB went out to protest at Nkpo, they were murdered. It was somebody that sent them. Go to Nkpo and protest. Are you hearing me? Are you going to say, oh, let us come and sue Uchemefo? Uchemefo, this Uchemefo you people see. That one is right rubbish. He forgot when he sent people to go to Nkpo to protest and they were all killed. They were all massacred at Nkpo. I did not see Ejiofor writing petition or writing suing Uchemefo because Uchemefo did it. I did not see anybody suing anybody for telling Biafrans to go and protest and they get killed. Which one is more a crime? If we begin to think about it, is it the one that asks people to sit at home so that you not get killed, or the one that tell people to go out without anything and knowing fully where they're going to get killed? Which Emefo did it. But today, he is part of those who are fighting those who are ordered to sit at home. I want you to understand that the entire sit at home so far cannot equate the number of Biafrans killed under Uchemefo order to protest at Nkpo. Are you people following me? I want you to understand that when Biafrans were invaded in their praying ground in Abia State, about 100 and something people were massacred in the praying field. Have they ordered and sued the people responsible for organizing them to go to pray because they exposed them to danger? I want you people to understand that you don't know what is happening, but Simon Ekpa will be the end. And God will use Simon Ekpa to disintegrate Nigeria next year. All the money of Ananya, mark my word. You see this Nigeria that have killed and killed and killed and killed our people. God will use Simon Ekpa to end it next year. And that is why I said, I am on a revenge. Biafrans, we are on a revenge mission to revenge and avenge the death of millions of Biafrans that Nigeria have killed. And that is the same thing Onyendu is saying here.
Because what I am saying, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work in Igwema, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama biko. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. The
information is that from December 9, December 10, December 11, December 12, and December 14, nobody should be seen outside. It is stay in your house. Use this time. Use today. Still 8. Buy everything you need. Stay in your house. Come out.
Fulani, let me ask you, who brought insecurity into Nigeria? Fulani, who were the first people to bear arms openly in Nigeria as civilians? Is it not you people claiming your Fulani cattle headsmen with AK-47?
Idan ba gwamnati ta daure man wanda yake cikin daji ya ta'addanci ba Allah ubangiji ya tsine man Allah dauki rayuwa ta a wurin nan. Bahilla ce saniya aka san shi da ita sai noma. Saniya ba ta haihuwa bindiga AK-47. Bahilla ce bai da makera da zai kera bindiga AK-47. Gwamnati ke turowa har muka samu. Mu kuma wallahi dalilin da ya sa
you people were the first to carry AK-47. So Fulani can carry AK-47 but not Eastern Security Network protecting the people. I want we black people to engage our brain for once. I know we are idiotic, I know we are animalistic in our disposition, but I want us to reason for once in our lives. Reason, stupid black people, reason for once. Who brought insecurity to Nigeria? The same people that brought insecurity into Nigeria are today lecturing us about insecurity. As a rock, what has been happening in North over these years? Is there anybody left in Zamfara?
And before now, even on the 23rd of May, 5 wards in Kasinala were taken over by people believed to be criminal headsmen, and more than 117 persons have already been killed. There are pictures of those people leaving their communities. Maybe the producer will be able to flash those pictures later. People already rendered homeless. They don't have anywhere to go. Already, even the IDP camps are filled to the brim in some of these communities. And when you become an IDP in your country, you don't get the best of treatment. That is the thing. Nobody has been, you can see them chased away by criminal headsmen from their communities in Kasinala,
in Yobe, in Borno. You abandoned all these hot spots of Fulani terrorism. You are interested in the East. Just try it tomorrow morning. This movement will destroy Nigeria completely beyond recognition, beyond every iota of recognition. Everything that you call Nigeria will be evaporated. Everything that you associate with the zoo, Nigeria, will be completely obliterated from the face of the earth. As I speak, you write it down on a piece of paper. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, regardless of where you are domiciled. This very transmission this evening in Biafra land, because for some people it is their morning, for others it is their afternoon, for some others it is their night, or for some it is very early in the morning for them, is being listened to around the whole world. Everywhere there is humanity, the whole world is listening. The entire planet is listening because they know that we speak the truth. We call it the way it is. Man cannot be stronger than God in heaven. That is why we have come, that the kingdom of God may descend down to this very earth, to the very center of the universe, that unapologetically the way that we do. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and by the very special grace of Elohim, I will continue to serve the wonderful people of Biafra until the end of time. Of course, my job is, but I will continue to pray for Biafra ceaselessly every blessed day of my life, and 7 times a day I do that. It will never stop until the day I draw my last breath. What we are involved in is beyond the knowledge of the carnal mind. We are in the spirit. Only if you are in the spirit. I'm sure you will be listening. Oh, what is he talking about? Ours is different from yours. As it is different from yours, you cannot understand it. What is propelling this very movement is beyond the comprehension of mere mortals. You have to be in the groove, in the spirit to understand what we are doing, or else you'll be lost. Of course, it is lost.
They are not in the spirit to know what we are doing. They are not in the spirit to know what we are doing. And that is the reason why all of them has gone astray. That is the reason why greed, jealousy, and envy have taken over them. That is why Ejiofor have to sell you out, and he is still pretending to be a lawyer. That is why Ejiofor is filing lawsuit against what he is defending. That is why Ejiofor has become confused. That is why the land of Biafra have arrested Ejiofor, and he will continue to expose himself, because they are not in the spirit to know what we are doing.
Britain, you have Scotland, there is some independence. Wales, this thing, everybody is free. They don't want the something they're enjoying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy, I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos, to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree. That same Gowon you're looking at today, God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to Gowon to ask him, why did he say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to Gowon or gone to Nigeria to say, but Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, I want to continue to kill my people all over the place. No, because of that I'll declare. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case.
The same thing they are doing, using Ejiofor. Ejiofor has become the Nigeria Attorney General who will sue against anybody fighting for Biafra. And they are not deceiving you, or this, of course, they cannot deceive you, but themselves, that Simon Ekpa is responsible for the killing in Biafra land. Because they know we have the capacity to stop the election. And we're going to do it. Because, believe me, when we say we are declaring Biafra, well, you are going to sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. I am telling you. I want you to understand that I know the date Biafra will come. You know, when I first made this comment, they were all mocking, they were laughing at us, they were. Today, if I say it, they will believe it. I know the date Biafra will come. I told you by the end of this year, before the end of this 2022, you will be seeing the green light of Biafra. Search your conscience. Are you not seeing it? Are you not seeing the green light of Biafra? No matter how you hate me, you are seeing it. Because this is the first time that we hold Nigeria where it pains them. And we're not going to let them go. I am telling you, that is why everybody is calling for the head of Simon Ekpa. Everybody. Have you ever seen the kind of outrage you see today in Nigeria over Biafra? No. I also told you, before the end of this year, everybody will talk about Biafra. Is it not happening? Just ordinary sit at home. Oh, we have not even declared Biafra. Ordinary sit at home. Ordinary sit at home.
We have not declared Biafra because when we are going to declare, everybody will see it. Ordinary sit at home. Amazonians, you see, there are, fighting everywhere. Both those who are fighting to get their freedom, both those who their country has been existing and then Russia invaded them, both those, everybody is fighting. It is the right of the people. So I do not know, Jaffa, we are all this irate, all the illiterate that could not even ask him a question. They are saying, oh, Osetigo, you need to listen to the idiots. Osetigo, I am here. Let your lawsuit come and nuance it. I am here. Let that your lawsuit. You say you are going to catch Samonekpa anywhere he is in the world. I am here. If at the end of the day, this your nonsense lawsuit did not do anything, you should go and jump into the river. You are, to scare Samonekpa or to do what? In our final lawsuit. The idiot following the criminal who sold Mazen Namdekar could not even ask him a question. Why do you file lawsuit in Abuja? Let us start from there. Does Abuja have the jurisdiction? This man has been spending 1 good year just for you people to understand, arguing in Abuja. What we are here for is because the court do not have the jurisdiction. The case should be transferred to Umuahia. Abuja. So all of a sudden, Abuja have to do. Ejiofor cannot go back to Biafra land again. Yes, he cannot go. He challenged me to come to Benin Republic so he can kidnap me with his Nigerian army. They can kidnap me and then use me to do what they are doing to Mazen Namdekan. And then they will say, oh, we have won. Biafra is coming. P2P is coming. You will not kidnap me. God is going to use me to disintegrate Nigeria next year. And it is ordained by God. Me, that God is going to use to destroy it. Go and mark it. I am fighting a just cause. I want people to understand what Biafra is going to do globally. The disintegration of, whether you like it or not, the disintegration of Nigeria will bring many things. And I want to mention some of the things, things that it's going to do. Disintegration of Nigeria will automatically put an end, 50%, to the insurgency in West Africa and across Sahel. That is one. Once Nigeria disintegrates, you have disintegrated the interest that is bringing the upsurge of terrorists from all over Africa, focusing on Nigeria. So that thing that made them to focus on Nigeria, you have disintegrated it. That's number one. So problem of insurgency, terrorism, solved 50%. 2, when Nigeria disintegrates, we are going to build Biafra from scratch. From scratch, which means we are going to have a database system, a credit database system. Make sure that every Biafran, before you get ID card, every Biafran will have national ID number, national ID card with fingerprinting. We are going to make sure that the mechanism we are going to put in place in Biafra land, building it from what we have learned from the West, it is going to end the internet fraud. This fraud, this cyber fraud that you see almost all the Nigerians today are engaging in. They have destroyed the West. The reason why some of you are suffering today is because of the crime of Nigerians. And Nigeria gives you the opportunity to commit crime. You commit international wire fraud. It is called cyber crime. It is the biggest challenge that is coming, that the Western world and America is facing today. They are from Nigeria. Nigerians are the champion in it, and we're going to end it. And when we talk about Nigerians, these Nigerians are mainly Biafrans who are supporting Obi now. Those who call themselves Biafrans. They are the ones supporting Obi. These are the people who want to continue in Nigeria, where this particular fraud business will continue to flourish. Some of them are also Yorubas who will want Nigeria to continue so that they will continue to live in safe haven of internet fraud stars. And the safe haven is Nigeria, because the country encourages it. It is not about what we are going to provide, make policy that will make everybody comfortable in Biafra. You don't have any reason to go into cybercrime. So when this thing happens, the West will have peace. Their financial institution will have peace. I can give you many, many examples. The one they call Inventus. Is it Inventus? Inventus or whatever. Inventus was doing the internet wire fraud. Everybody knows him. He is serving jail now in America. What is the name? Inventus. I want somebody to tell me the name. Something Inventus or something. He even appeared in Forbes magazine. Forbes. If he is here today, he will be the one throwing weight behind Obi, because Nigeria created the room for him to go into internet fraud and become rich, and the richness did not last. And he get the worst thing to happen. It is better you are not rich at all. It is better you are an average person who can provide for yourself and your family. So who is teaching them? Politicians in Nigeria. Thank you very much, the UNESCO. They learn from the best, their father and their mother. Now, who is Hush Puppy? Hush Puppy is a Yoruba man. Who is Inventus? Inventus is Igbo man. What made them billionaires? Internet fraud. How did they end? Very badly. But before they ended very badly, they have caused, depression, suicide, destroyed the economy, the image, and everything. So many people died out of depression because their money was scammed from them by Hush Puppy and Inventus. But they were flourishing in Nigeria, and the militaries and police were guiding them, carrying gun, following them. They appeared in magazine. Everywhere they become celebrity. That is what Nigeria represents. And our Biafra will end it, because we are going to build Monfa. Thank you. The one they call Monfa also, all these people, they carry money, they flash everything on social media. You don't know the source of their wealth. Wire transfer. I know that some of them that are watching me now, they will be disappearing. It's as if I am talking to them. They'll be disappearing. Oh, this guy is talking to me. I am talking. Why you will feel that I'm talking to you is the reason why Nigeria must end. Because we're going to provide a better society, a better life, and opportunity for you to strive and become responsible in the international community. And they say Inventus okay from Anambra State. But he's a Biafran. He's a Biafran. We don't know where he's come from. He's a Biafran man saying Igbo. But they were celebrating him. He's a business this. He's a billionaire. Is this today? He is in prison. And I'm telling you that if he is here now, he will be those who will be bringing 100 million to be $1 million to be, and everybody will be clapping. Oh, Inventus. Like so many of them are doing it today. That is why I say all the internet fraudsters have rallied around against, behind Obi. All of them, they are fighting not for a better Nigeria. They are fighting because Nigeria is a safe haven for internet fraudsters. We are going to end it. So this is what the European, the Western world and America will benefit when Nigeria disintegrates. We are not going to create that room for that. This is one of the things. Apart from the fact that the Nigeria will pose a very big threat to the West when they finally take over Nigeria like Afghanistan. So when we are fighting for this freedom, we are not only fighting for ourselves, we are fighting for the future of Europe. We are fighting for the future of America. They may not even see it now, but I know that they are intelligent, have already analyzed this future. If Nigeria falls into the hand of terrorists, at the end of the day, this is the future of America and the future of West, the Europeans. You can never change it. I am telling you the fact. So we don't want that to happen. And when Biafra come, we are going to make sure that we suppress and make sure that terrorism ends in Sahel, because we are going to focus on Sahel, where Biafra are going to build the best army, and Yoruba, Oduduwa, we are going to have a collaboration, share security, share intelligence with Amazonia, Oduduwa, and Yoruba. These three countries will hold entire West Africa, at least for a start, before we go to other African countries. So anybody that, and of course, with any other country that is going to come out from Nigeria, because I know a lot of people want to break away from Nigeria. And that's why it is very important. Anybody that want to break away, you are free. Just don't drag us into Nigeria. If Niger Delta, as they call them, say they don't want to be part of Biafra, fine. Come out, let us fight together. Fight your own Niger Delta. Let us fight together. Where, if you say, at the end of the day, we will put it to people that are other part of Biafra, if they want to be part of you, or they want to be part of us. Or let us have a very good arrangement. So we are not fighting about the name or anything. What we are fighting on is freedom. First of all, the people of Niger Delta have to understand that Nigeria is not for them. Oduduwa have to understand that Nigeria is not for them. Common understanding. Freedom first before anything. So anybody that wants a better life must understand that you have to join hands with us to make sure Nigeria do not exist next year. It is a right that we have been fighting for. Our forefathers have fought for it. Our grandfather fought for it. We are now fighting for it. So anybody that is dragging anybody to court will not live to see Biafra. The spirit of Biafra will deal with the person. So if they tell you that they are suing Simon Ekpa to court in Abuja, tell them to go to Ebonyi. I was even surprised. I saw Ebonyi State. I saw Ebonyi State. I saw Hauku. I was surprised because it was the same man, the same criminal kidnapper Ejiofor, who said that Simon Ekpa is not an Igbo man. The same Ejiofor said that Simon Ekpa was paid by the Nigerian government, and I don't know how Nigerian government is, they are still taking me to the Nigerian court. So why are they wasting their time if Nigerian government actually paid me? But I want you people to understand that these are ignorant people who don't know how this international law works. They don't know it. What I know, my experience, Ejiofor don't have that experience. Whatever I'm doing today, I will stand anywhere in the world, anytime, any day, to defend whatever that comes out of this mouth and my actions. Ejiofor don't know this. What did Ejiofor know? Even in Nigeria, he don't know. He don't know the legal system in Nigeria. Ejiofor don't know it. Because what he have displayed now is the highest expose against himself. So he does not know the legal system in Nigeria. If he know the legal system, he will not be fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and then suing me. If he know the legal system, he will not be saying that Abuja don't have jurisdiction and you are filing a case against Simon Ekpa in Abuja. Why Simon Ekpa is not fighting for Abuja? Simon Ekpa is not fighting for Abuja Republic. Simon Ekpa is fighting for Biafra Republic. And our seat at home is not in Abuja. Our seat at home is in Biafra. So if he's actually, if he's not just a very stupid man, he would know that he has just exposed himself. And at the same time, fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by proxy, directly and indirectly. Because everything that you're for do against me will be used against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you people to understand this. That is why it is very dangerous for him to continue to go and meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything he do today will be used against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we cannot allow that because there is nothing wrong with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done for the recession of Biafra. And there is nothing wrong with what I am doing today for the restoration of Biafra. If we say sit at home, you sit at home, because Nigeria is an evil country. Nigeria is evil country that don't value human life. Nigeria is evil country that kills without remorse. So because they have been struggling to end Biafra, when we say sit at home, they use the opportunity to kill people. And they thought we were going to move by that. You will kill us. We will kill you in self-defense. And at the end of the day, Biafra will come. It is not by gun and bullet. We have crossed that line. So I am here now boldly telling whoever Nigeria is sending from Ejiofor and all of them that you cannot do anything. You cannot do nothing. And we will make sure that when the time comes for this Biafra declaration, we will declare it, and you are going to be part of it, and I will take you to Biafra court to deal with you in Biafra court. That is if you are still around then. I want people to understand. I don't want to go deep. Well, let me drop it here, because if I go deep, if I go deep in this, a lot will happen. So let me not go deep. And one day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and see what Ejiofor have done for him, against him, and against Biafrans. I want Ejiofor to answer the allegation against him. One, Ejiofor was part and parcel and the mastermind of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One. Two, Ejiofor was behind the killing of the Eastern Security Network. The gentle that was killed in his house, Ejiofor masterminded the killing. After the killing, the next day, he went to a meeting, forgetting that somebody he called his PA was just murdered in a very gruesome way. Ejiofor was part of it. If Ejiofor was not part of it, of course, I have made a position on that. Three, the day Gentle was killed in Ejiofor's house, masterminded by Ejiofor and Nigeria security agent. Ejiofor was in a company of a man called Madubugu. Madubugu was ESM commander, because he was, I will say. Now he is a kidnapper. He was in a company of Madubugu. And I, Simon Ekpa, was on the phone with Barrister Ejiofor and that same Madubugu in the house when they were monitoring from the screen, from the CCTV, and they killed Gentle. Gentle was burnt in Ejiofor's car. It's a heavy allegation. So why is Ejiofor not reacting to it? 4, Ejiofor control less than 500 criminals that was trained and paraded at the back of a police station somewhere. They said only Ejiofor that gives them order. What is Ejiofor giving order to criminals, to armed criminals in Biafra land? What is Ejiofor? What is the order that Ejiofor is giving them? So are they the one who went and killed people during our sit at home? So Ejiofor should come and respond to what I am saying here. The people that you saw that was doing parade at the back of police station, they are under the command of Ejiofor. What is Ejiofor commanding as a lawyer in Nigeria? Commanding people with AK-47. What is Ejiofor doing with them? Ejiofor should come and answer this particular question. 5, Ejiofor is aware that Madubugo, that he is now housing in Abuja and rappelling with in Abuja every day, is the mastermind kidnapper of the Anambra State Commissioner for Public Utility. After they kidnapped the man, the commissioner, they gave him oath and did all the manner of things they did, and they begin to open shop in the man's head. The man begin to give them 10 million, 15 million, 10 million, 15 million, 10 million every time. It's a very heavy allegation. Ejiofor is aware. The last 3 million that they gave Ejiofor during one of the courts, that Madubugo came to Abuja with 3 million to give Ejiofor, it came from that particular commissioner. This is a very heavy allegation. Why is Ejiofor not challenging it? Karabaya. He kept quiet. I want you people to understand that insecurity in the southeast is being orchestrated by Ejiofor and his gang of killers. Chinas Onyoshi, Madubugo, and him. Why is Ejiofor not suing me? That. This is one thing Ejiofor should do. Let Ejiofor sue Simon Ekpa to court. Tomorrow night he will write, oh, I have sued Simon Ekpa to Abuja court. Sue me to court. I don't live in Nigeria. I am not a Nigerian. I turned my passport many months ago. Everybody saw it. I'm not a Nigerian. I am fighting for the freedom of my people. I don't recognize Nigeria. I don't recognize Nigeria state. I have absolutely nothing in common with Nigeria state. So if you want to sue me and you don't know what to do, you make consultation. Hire a lawyer in Finland and sue me that I deformed your character. Hire a lawyer. You have money. Nigeria government can sponsor you. If you lose the case, you pay me. And if I lose the case, I pay you. Hire me. Hire a lawyer. That is what to do. Come to Finland and fight Simon Ekpa. But let me tell you, you are going to do nothing. I will fight you people. I will fight you. Fight Nigeria. Everybody, I will fight all of you to stand still. I told you people. And all this Nigerian media that have started blackmailing, calling Simon Ekpa terrorists and that, it doesn't move me. Like this, what they call legit or whatever. That one, Simon Ekpa, a terrorist. Give me a name, a terrorist. You think a terrorist will move me? There are things that, when you are well grounded, it doesn't move you. What qualifies you to call me a terrorist? What is the criteria for somebody to become a terrorist? I want you to know what is, what qualifies. If you are calling me a terrorist, you are equally calling Mazen Nnamdi a terrorist. But he is not a terrorist, and I'm not a terrorist. So define a terrorist for me. What makes somebody a terrorist? Somebody who, it does not matter. Mandela was called a terrorist. Every freedom fighter, does that make them terrorists? So you can brand me name. I am not scared of being tagged terrorist. It does not mean that I'm a terrorist because I know what I'm doing. But I'm here to tell Ejiofor, the criminal, to respond to many allegations that are coming. Not coming to fight the nonsense, not even frivolous, below frivolous suit against me. It doesn't move me. Your suit will die like a dodo if it is a Microsoft coming. It's a stupid and idiotic nonsense suit that makes you to lose customers because client will not come to you again. You have exposed that you don't have any qualification whatsoever. You don't have any experience. You are very, very incompetent to be called a lawyer. So you have destroyed your career because I have made exposition. You don't know what is discharged and acquitted. You don't know what is discharged and acquitted. Misleading Biafrans. A lot of things has gone wrong. Ejiofor is not to be representing anybody at all. He has never won any case in court. I don't know of any. If you know of any case that Ejiofor has won, you can tell me. I don't know. At least every IPOB members knows that Ejiofor has not won any case. It's all the people that he hired that work with him that are going to court to win cases.
Lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see them maybe wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people. The police lawlessness, where they don't know what the law means. You can see them maybe wearing gown and wig. These are monkeys from Africa. They don't know anything. Their brains are empty. They know nothing. Lawyers go to court. Police can drum up charges against anybody, fabricate lies. A lawyer will go to court and cannot be able to free the people.
Somebody said the death of Mgbochi pained Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just like the death of Ikonso. I am here to tell you today that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware that Mgbochi is dead. I am telling you. He is not aware that Mgbochi, till today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware. If he is aware that Mgbochi is, they have killed Mgbochi, Ejiofor and Madubugu, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not going to be easy. So he is not aware. Anybody that tells you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware that Mgbochi Oya Koguguya is gone, the person is lying. Ejiofor is hiding it from Onyendu. Ejiofor is hiding, informing Onyendu that Mgbochi, they have killed him. He is hiding it. And this is what I'm saying today. It is going to be on record so that Onyendu will come out and watch this program and see that the information I have, he will be marveled how I'm having this information. He will be marveled because Ejiofor, criminal Ejiofor, did not inform Onyendu. Do you know what he's doing? I want you people to understand that we have defeated Ejiofor and the Nigeria government. The fight we are into now is the last fight, which after Biafra will come. 25th of February is the day that the result of Biafra will be announced. Just watch and see. We are fighting a just cause. It does not amount to terrorism. Our Biafra people have been killing, they have been killing them, and we are not going to move back, not even an inch. If you come to kill our people, those people we can defend, we are defending them. Those we cannot defend, we cannot do anything. But let me tell you, you can't kill them for nothing. Those people that have died for this particular cause, for this Biafra struggle, will not die in vain. That is one thing I can promise you people today. All the people that die for this Biafra, from 19 whatever, will never be in vain. It will end next year. Because let me tell you, the approach we are taking, nobody has ever taken that approach in Biafra struggle. And everybody will see it. So forget all this nonsense that this idiot, criminals are doing, calling themselves lawyer. Let him answer the allegation and nonsense. Stop implicating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, he is doing it on purpose. So we know that. I'm going to allow people to call him. But let us listen to Onyendu to the end, so that Onyendu can speak and let us hear him. Very important.
As they have even in Britain. Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent. Wales, the same thing. Everybody is free. But Britain doesn't want the same thing they're enjoying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy? I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos, to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree. After having signed the agreement, that's Gowon you're looking at today. God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to go on to ask him, why did he go to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to go on or gone to Nigeria to say, but negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to keep people over the place? No. So that I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people that Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. Nigeria is always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They took over 5 million Biafran.
They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it, and we are here today. Those they gave birth to, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine.
I am telling you.
And Biafra must come. It must come.
Those that gave birth to have come. I am telling you. The same word Simon Ekpa is saying. Those that have given birth to have come. And will come with a rod you will never understand. I am telling you the fact. And I'm going to make a very special announcement this evening. Very, very special announcement this evening. The announcement is very, very important. From tonight, any village in Biafra land, any community in Biafra land that is burnt by any Nigeria agent in any nomenclature, anything in that area will be engaged. Any facility where they come from to burn and kill our women in our villages, we, the Biafra people, are going to engage them. Be it the military barracks, be it the 82 division, be it anything. You come again to burn any village in anywhere in Biafra. From tonight, we will engage you. You know, we have been making this pronouncement before, and I believe that the time has come to make it a reality. It is no longer social media talk. Any village in Biafra land, because they have been burning our villages, killing our women, rendering them homeless. In a Hamufu, about 100 houses were burnt. Anywhere we see that military, police, DSS have invaded our village and burned it. From tonight, every facility that belongs to them, we are going to engage them. We are in liberation and we are in the revolutionary movement for the freedom of Biafra. You can't kill us again and go free. You can't invade and burn our villages again and go free. If you see any criminal, you can go after criminals. If you are looking for criminals, go after criminals. We don't condone crime. But don't burn village again in Biafra. I want you to record this and send it to whoever you want to send it to, that Simon Ekpa threatened to engage the Nigeria for burning the villages and killing our women. And let me see whether any sane person is going to listen to you. Because you have rendered our people useless. You no longer respect them. You no longer respect their life. The people that are writing petitions and the suing Simon Ekpa are not going to talk when these people come to burn villages and kill the women. I don't know whether any life is different. The life that were lost during NSAS is the same life that were lost during the sit-at-home, is the same life that were lost during Nkpo protest. I don't know whether any life is different. In a Biafra struggle, every life is important to us. And our homes, our properties, our women and children are important to us. So if you burn anybody and any village from tonight, believe me, every military barrack in that place will never know peace. It is time we are going to take it upon ourselves. It is man to man, inch by inch, block by block. If it is Dr. Chuayaba, we are not going to allow you again to kill our people and go free. It is never going to happen again. So tell them tonight, from tonight, don't burn our village. If you have anybody that is a criminal, go after them. Don't burn our villages. Don't render our people homeless. Do not send our women to IDP camp. This is a declaration tonight. And we are going to make sure that if any village is burnt again, wherever those military and police come from, we will engage them.
Here we are going to take calls, and the calls we're going to take will take 20 minutes. Cut the video and send it to anywhere. Thank you. We will give security to our people because they have failed. And after today, Biafra people will know that those who were responsible for all the carnage, all the killings in our land. We also want those who have kidnapped women. Sapele, the one called Sapele, Sunday Ugoke, his real name. The women you kidnapped, if anything happened to them, we will hunt you down. The kidnappers, the leader of the kidnapping group in Anambra, which Ojiofo is their gang leader, Anchina Sanworu. His name is Sapele, and his real name is Ugoke Sunday. They went to one village and kidnapped a pregnant woman and one old woman. We are giving you this night. If anything happened to them, if anything happened to those women, Ejiofor will answer for it. So Ejiofor should call you to order to release the women you kidnapped. And let me tell you, if anything happened to those women, we will come for you. Because you cannot be committing crime. Ejiofor is commanding you. Chira Sanworu is commanding you. You are committing crime. Every time you commit crime, they will come to Radio Biafra and shout Samaneka and the autopilot. But you are the one. Why we are trying to safeguard and save our people, you people are being used to kill our people and kill them during the sit at home. Sapele, I am calling your name for the very first time in program. The women you kidnapped yesterday, nothing must happen to them. That pregnant woman and the old woman. Nothing must happen to them. This is a warning that we're giving you tonight. And we're looking forward to see them released. You're welcome to the program. There we Anagakwa. Anagakwa.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? One moment.
Don't touch this.
So warn those who have kidnapped. Okay, I need to bring in our chairperson. I think. Hello. You're welcome. You're welcome.
The dragon himself.
There we.
This is the time that Martin Nandikanu was talking about.
Yes.
It is no longer business as usual.
Yes.
It is no longer anything goes. Those who are vote for this are here.
Yes.
And with Biafra, we must go in by force. Anybody that is blocking our way must give way to Biafra, for Biafra to come.
Yes.
There is no hiding place for any atrocities anymore. There is no hiding place for dubious characters anymore. There is no hiding place for criminals. People like Ejiofor and Sapele. Biafra, tell Sapele to stop killing our people. Tell Sapele and Ejiofor and the Madububu to stop killing our people. Enough of this nonsense. That pregnant he fight that woman, he will know that God of Biafra is awake. We are not going to be taking this nonsense anymore. Look at it for suing somebody who is abroad in Federal High Court of Nigeria. Very hopeless man that doesn't know anything. He should have gone to ICC to sue you guys.
Exactly.
Nigeria.
Exactly.
So Martin Nandekano, and he's now making it even worse. But your cup is filled. Martin Nandekano must come out, and Biafra we must enter. We will paddle you guys and pack you into Biafra next year. It will be clear to each and every one of you who are fighting Sabonegba. You better go and stay clear, because if you swear that you will never see Biafra, you will never enter Biafra. Is Biafra coming? Yes, Biafra is here. And there is nothing you can do about it, just like Onyedu said. The time is now. Our people keep preparing yourself, because we're going to go to the land of the living and see credit to the Almighty God come 2023. Ndị amara ka isi kwado Simon Famaro ka isi kwado na ibutere ike, and anyị ga-emezi ihe niile anyị ga-eme ka Biafra wee bịa next year. They are supposed to go and rest. His cup is filled, and he better give way on the Mmanwu Etia Nisi. Thank you so much. Umada, I with you 100%. Keep going where you're going. On one on Channel Men. I'm not even talking about the one that called himself criminal and Uragu of a coward. All of them, and you cannot care from until Biafra comes. Any of them that says you cannot move, they cannot move. And they will not enter Biafra land if they don't take time. The God of Biafra is around. She has prepared herself for what is to come. She has prepared those who are going to lead this movement to Biafra land. And there is nothing that anybody has to do about it. Thank you so much, brother. Keep going. We are marching.
Thank you. Is Umada coming tomorrow, right, to the program?
Yes, we are coming tomorrow.
All right.
We are coming tomorrow.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay. Bye, you too. Bye.
All right. Umada is coming tomorrow to our program. And you're welcome. Worry,
sister. Thank you, brother.
Worry, goddess, you're welcome.
Worry, sister. Me as the human that looking at the commission woman now. Man, I like this your camp to do one in town.
Okay. Enokwa.
I love your camp. You want fast. You strong fast Putin, so they never say anything. Only Putin they shake the wall. You too. God bless you for your good work. God bless you. Every day I look forward to see you on the screen. Listen, I want to ask Mazi brother, the one in Nigeria, what is his name? Emmanuel.
Yes.
Don't you think he go to visit Mazi in the dungeon?
He goes now.
So if he goes, how come it's not, giving some information to him?
Well, you can never know what is going on, So we don't need to rely on anybody, but everything is happening and people are seeing it.
Okay. I thought Jafar said you've been paid for Nigerian government was paying you to carry out what you are doing. I thought they said they paid you. I thought they said you're working for Nigerian government.
And they don't even know that if I still believe in Nigeria, I would sue him. Also, yeah. I would sue him. I would sue him for deformation of character. I would sue him for a lot of things. If I believe in Nigeria, I would sue his ass off on a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Especially most of the things he have done. When he said he gave the mother of Earth interview, plus the minute, I will sue his head off, But anyway,
and the POS, I don't think they are paying Ejiofor because Ejiofor is doing this thing for his own benefit because the Nigerian government have already paid him.
Oh no! They are paying. In the interview that I made exposition after they staged and killed the gentle. They asked him whether IPOB is paying. They are paying him. So he said yes. Well, they are paying him, but it's not what he's going to discuss here. So of course he doesn't. he can never be satisfied with the money he gave from Nigeria. That's just the fact.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So even though they are paying him, and this POS, they know that this guy is what.
Because if they can take 3 million, if they can take 3 million yes. to him from money from a kidnapping victim, which is the commissioner of public utility, and what people are not. So are the Ohanese and those people that call themselves, are they not hearing me? I said that they kidnapped the commissioner of public utility in Anambra State, and they gave him oath and released him, and they begin to open. Before he was kidnapped, 3 police officers were killed.
Wow!
I am telling you, 3 police officers were killed. Ejiofor is aware. The person that Ejiofor harbored in his house, Komando Pugo, that is parading himself in Abuja today, masterminded that kidnap that led to the death of 3 policemen. It didn't tell his intact. So let that commissioner come, because they will say, let them take him to a very bigger Aroshi that he is going to swear that whether it is not Madubugu and whether Ejiofor is not aware of it. This is a very heavy one. So why is everybody ignoring it?
Exactly.
For you to know who are those criminals in Anambra State.
Yes, even the leaders, even the elders of the Igbo elders, are they not hearing this? Why can't they just call me?
You understand? Yes. And I'm telling the commissioner now that this man cannot do him anything again. That he should stop giving him money. All the people they are all running away. They don't want to be part of their criminal gangs again. They are running away. They are escaping. I am telling you. And we have a lot of evidences against them.
So are we just going to sit down with this petition? Why don't we write petition to like?
No. We don't discuss anything. If we want to do something, we know what to do.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
All right. The line is on. Yes, Raf. There, well.
I am just calling to celebrate my own badge of honor.
Ah, yes. They put your name there.
Friends, we are celebrating our badge of honor. If I this is Rafael Kamaka Dere.
Mbadamoto.
If I figure what on my here. If I over here, Simon they finish his gogi. I'm gonna go on my here and King Magula. If I if you dare come to Biafra land, you can't walk the Biafra land anymore. You are finished. You are done for. So you are now suing Mazin Namdekano where? That's what you're doing.
Yes. He's suing Mazin Namdekano. You know, when the spirit arrested him, that is what is happening. Suing me is amounting to suing Mazin Namdekano. That's exactly what has happened. It does not matter how you take me, whether you hate me or not. That is just the fact.
He just sued Mazin Namdekano. That's exactly what he does. Yes. Well, it's so interesting. In fact, the victory is so sweet now. It's so sweet. The winning formula we've got, autopiloted. We've got a winning formula. I'm telling you, nobody can beat it.
Nobody.
And Biafra
we are going home. Nothing they can do to stop us. Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
I'm so blessed to work with you, man, Simon Ekpa. You are a blessing to Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raphael. Thank you for calling. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi.
Good evening.
Autopilot Woto.
Woto is the code.
Is the code.
Woto is the code.
is the code. Woto is the code.
Yes.
Mazi, I'm calling from Germany. I'm very happy to listen to you this evening. Obidimoko talk. So what I just want to say is that I listened to the program this idiot in Canada did yesterday or day before yesterday. I just want to say one thing to you, please, Mazi. We need you so much. We need you more than every other thing on this earth. As long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not with us at this moment, you are the person we don't want anything to happen to. No, even insects don't need to sting you. Even mosquitoes don't need to touch you. So because you are in Finland, just like every one of us is in Europe, there are a lot of stupid things they said yesterday. We don't need to take some things for granted. Because ade ama ndị na-ama mma juru ebe niile, ndị na-akụ ihe dị iche juru ebe niile. So before emerụ mmadụ arụ, please nwee anya anọ afọ eyes.
Don't worry. You can forward this thing to me to my phone.
This is just only what I want to say today. I don't want to say much because before somebody will come from the side and give you any mark, we don't want to hear that.
That is if you enter now.
I trust you now.
Send me the link.
There's no problem. I will send it to you, man.
Right. Thank you. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah,
there you
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I see the pain. It's your voice asking. This life is that when somebody is tired and he's connected for his life, he will start making a big mistake. Because a Joffo have already disconnected for his life. And the one that made curse on him the other day that he will have stroke for his life. So today, everything is working well. I thank you for these days. Without you, the Biafra is gone. I appreciate everything you are doing for us. May the peace of the Lord be with you. May you remain blessed. Everyone that will work against you, as I lay my hand in my altar, I return every evil arm back to sender. Anywhere they can gather today, they will run naked in the street. In the mighty name of Jesus.
You say amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Remain blessed.
Thank you. Devil. All right, let us bring somebody else in. You're welcome to the program, and thank you very much, Ngozi Uta Samuel. Ngozi Uto Samuel.
Yeah, good evening from here.
Good evening.
Okay. Good evening, Biafra. Good night. Good morning. Depend on where you are hearing. I want to speak. I will speak a little English, but I will mix it with Igbo. Let me go straight to the point without wasting anybody's time. Simon, I want to say thank you very much for the good work that you are doing for us. But before I started, dear friends, there is something we have to look into. Kindly banyere ihe dịka ọ bụ na keji ọfọ. But it is good that but ihe na-emezi m nwa na-agbagojuzi m anya is that every day on Wednesday, because I follow him, on na-apụta online ọ bịa there that our client were there to visit our client. But with something in Chema, why is it that nobody again will go and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without a job? Nobody again, even nobody will go there. We have a private talk with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without his own presence. It is not. There is something going wrong. And since then, nothing has been changed. And nothing has been changed. The case continues postponing. Something is going wrong. Everybody should start to be thinking otherwise. And secondly, again, this Biafra we are talking about, Mazen Amdekan is fighting the same Biafra. Yes, we support the IPOB, we support the US, but the question I want to ask is this. Since Mazen Amdekan, they kidnapped Mazen Amdekan, Keba had take where is the nest? Keba Nagasi Simbaha, or open a Simon Gekutia Nebukita. And second Simon, happy is nigga declare the Biafra. Kamba break the election. After this election, once Zeka Henry may expire. If we take it and back at Chike doesn't get be online. It's now fair see Sumba a foot to get online, they may broadcast.
My brother, we are not here to gamble. I have a vision and I'm focused. I'm not somebody without direction. I have direction. So that direction is what I'm following. So I'm not here for somebody to tell me, oh, leave an election. No. If Biafra people don't want to go, which I know people want to go many years ago. So now the opportunity has come. Yes. Right? So we are not here to do gambling. We are not into gambling. Yes. It is a clear vision. We are very, very focused on what we are doing. And we know what we are doing. And we know when Biafra will come. I told you people that. I know when Biafra will come. So we know, and we are counting down. We are counting down now. Now we are in the 80 today. Very soon now we enter 81. We are now in 81 day. 81 days to go. So people should not.
But
it is not.
Listen to me. We are still going the same way. And what I'm saying is this: is that the same thing, the same Biafra we are fighting. I don't see the reason why they will be happy. The same people that are fighting for Biafra. Mazen Amdekan have never said anything against Wazirike or Uchemov. So he focus on what he's doing. He focus. But there now they will come on Radio Biafra. Simon Ekperema say like this. Simon Ekperema say like that. That is not what we are looking for. We're supposed to focus to get the Biafra. They say that Chike Dozem has never come online to address the Biafra. No. But when you will see him online now, any day that Mazen Amdekan is going, what you will see online is that Biafra, we have already know what we are good on. We need to sit at home. That is not. Are we waiting for Mazen Amdekan to come out before Mazen Amdekan will come out? We're supposed to show him this is where we have already taken the Biafra dimension.
My brother, this is your comment. We have actually gone beyond this particular comment you are making now. This is what we're discussing like I think like 4 months or 5 months ago. So now we have already passed this stage you are talking now. We have gone far. So I want you to bring your comments to the present situation. The present situation is that we are on countdown. Ejiofor has proven to entire Biafra that he is taking Mazen Amdekan to court. He is fighting against Mazen Amdekan at the same time defending him. That is the worst thing any lawyer can do. So you cannot be fighting the same case that you are defending. And I have made it very clear during the analysis. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, over man.
Hello.
Yes, you're welcome. Just hold on. Let me acknowledge my Yoruba Tijani Michael. Tijani Michael, thank you very much. I'm a Yoruba, but I'm a Yoruba, but I must say, MSC must be taken so serious in this struggle. He is a puzzle solver. Thank you very much, Tijani. Thank you for that. Right, go ahead, Ogoroman.
Yeah, my brother. It's today not a program.
You can speak English. Speak English so that at least.
Yeah. Sorry. Today I was in a program with my brother Ugo Chris. That is a 247, and that was before you came online. And I was telling him that the cost of Biafra land is actually at work.
Yes.
If you watch what is happening very, very well, the oath every single one of us took is actually working. Because what is happening to Ejiofor right now is not ordinary. He doesn't know what he's doing. In fact, it is the ghost of Biafra land that is flogging that man to be committing all this blunder. Because no sane lawyer I mean, no educated person, as he called himself Esquire, I don't know what that means in a law, no human being that is defending a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra will turn around to meddle into IPOB. That is not the only where he committed to blunder. Turn around to sue Biafrans, the same people he was protecting. That is not ordinary. What I'm saying here is that the cost of the land is actually at work. Yes. And today, for that purpose, honestly, this man is finished. And I will have to say thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. Thank you very
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanking you is just as a human being. But I know that it is Elohim, the great man in battle. I know that it is the good God that is with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu actually brought you. And that same spirit that captured Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, you know, I was watching when he said, if not that God sent him, that he would have given up.
The death with him. Very, very mercilessly. Onyendu. Hi. He suffered. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah. I say thank you so much for your work. The same spirit of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have captured you, and you will succeed. Amen. I am with you. Their friends are with you. Everybody is watching. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tijani Michael, again for your support. I really thank you. I respect you so much. I hear you again, and again. You shock me. Thank you very much, Tijani. Thank you. You're welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program.
Hello, Master Simon. Good evening from here. My name is Eric.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Calling you from California.
Calling from California. You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah, Mazi, I'm very happy, for what you're doing. I don't have to thank you. I don't know how to thank you anyway. But when I look at our people, then I see some of them making a comment. They're saying they're gonna sue you. They're gonna talk to Finland government. They forgot that before you start making brokers, that you went to Finnish government and tell them what you're about to do. I remember when you submitted a file.
Yeah, they say they even say I did not go to parliament too.
So they don't have sense. You have sense like
listen. I submitted even letter to the president of Finland. That was the first thing I did. To the president, they say I did not go to the president's office. They were deceiving them.
I know what you're doing because these people understand. Actually, that they know people. Before you become brokers, you already planning. First of all, you went to the Finnish government and report to them. Look at what is happening to our people, and they already know what you're doing. So I'm just, when I look at these guys on the Twitter talking rubbish and all that stuff, I say like, these guys they don't know anything.
Yes, they say I went to coffee. When I went to the parliament, they say I went to a coffee shop. When I went to the president, they say the president is was at the UN, at the UN in America. So how can he go to the president when the president is the UN?
Those people, I don't know. So you can't go to the president. The president doesn't have aides. They don't have people you have to meet to talk to.
And the president replied, and the office of the president replied, acknowledging my letter. They still, they say it's a lie. Anyway, you see, I don't even need to go into all this nonsense. The point is that we will fight till get freedom next year. It does not matter at all cost. At all cost.
Of course.
At all cost.
Of course.
At all cost.
Because
it is for the betterment. It is for the good of Europe. It is for the good of Europe. It's for the good of America, and all of them know it. So at all cost, we will get it next year.
Of course, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please keep on pushing. We are behind you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you. night. You're welcome to the program.
Hello, yeah, Simon, that's right.
Yes, you're welcome.
Mighty Guago.
There we
go, sir. Thank you so much. You know, the enemies keep falling into the trap. This is like what do I call it? A chess. We set the game for them, and all the people who were against the freedom of our people, they fall into the trap. You know, Simon, these people had finished us before, but all of a sudden you came out from nowhere. You gave them Biafra Restoration 2023. Now we have a ball to play.
Yes.
These people are going for they want to go for the election, and we tell them, say, no election in Biafra land.
Yes.
Is it not what any sane Biafran would want?
Should support.
This is what we want.
That is what everybody should support.
My brother, if you watch and see the propaganda that is back home, this thing is not done by Nigerian government too.
Of course.
This is done by our own IPOB people. And they try to use it to sabotage the sit-at-home order. My brother, sit-at-home head in Delta State, as I'm telling you now.
Yes, I know.
Sit-at-home head in Delta State.
For the very first time. For the very first time.
For the very first time, I'm very proud of my people. This freedom any support. Any support autopilot need don't donate. Ezo where this don't donate. Biafra Restoration 2023. Onya ulela attack now. No matter who onyo against the freedom of Biafra. Where on the bad people really made this struggle? My brothers, fellow Biafrans, you people have seen it. What the DOS and everybody who has been heading Biafrans bound. It is not just the Fulani people, but there are some people among us who are standing against our freedom. And this thing goes to all the governors, especially Okowa. 2015, Okowa denied being an Igbo man. But article Abubakar chose Okowa as a running mate because he's an Igbo man. Just a few days ago, he came out to say, Simon, can you imagine article identify us as neighbors to Biafra? He said Okowa is a neighbor. Can you imagine? My brother, your intelligence will set people like Ejiofor and all the rest of them in that gang ablaze.
Yes.
You know why? Do you know these people? They even wrote to German government. And you know, German does not respect all this political propaganda. They don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, political suit, political lawsuit.
Yeah, you see the idiosyncrasy of these people. If a job for goes to court, what is he going to tell the court? That is defending Nnamdi Kanu or what?
Well,
then why are you suing?
Let us see how they will respond to him next court now. If he's going to go there.
I just tire what I don't know what that guy is going to tell them, because if you go there, you tell them that you are suing Simon to Nigerian court, a country that Simon wants to lead his people out from. He is fighting for the freedom of his people from that country you are suing him to, and you have a client. No, this is not logical at all. I mean, it's not understandable.
It is God that is dealing with Ejiofor, and this is the last. This is going to be. I don't know whether is there another thing God is going to do that is going to be worse than this. Yeah, because He can never tell. You know, when God wants to deal with somebody, He will deal with the person very well. So you can never tell. There may be something worse, but this is the height of it.
This is the height of it. Or did these people take some kind of, are they alcoholic, or did they smoke Igbo or something?
No,
they are no longer in the realm.
No, he is taking something. He like women. Of course, every man like women. you know. So he's taking something because he's not functioning again, according to the story. So it is not functioning. So he's taking something, and they say it. No, this is a very I don't make things up. So they say the brand of the thing is taking to be able to work in Abuja hotel. That the thing is affecting his brain. That is what I was told. It's not a good one. So
no wonder.
This is
no wonder.
What I'm saying here now is a fact that nobody knows except me.
Yeah, because
and those who
Simon,
know.
this thing is that it's like a psycho. It's like a psychosis. It's like it's something that is psychological, because the way you think about it, you are defending somebody who is fighting for freedom. Then among those people who are fighting for freedom, you already have a client among them. Now you are suing one of their in short, their chief spokesperson. You are suing the chief spokesperson of a freedom fighter of Biafra to the same court which your client is being held. This is a psychosis. This is insane. This is a blunder. If Nigeria is not intelligent, they don't think critically anyway. If not, Ejiofor will be in a very big mess that he cannot bring himself out from.
Yes. It is not late to. You never can tell. Let us watch now. We are watching. It's just that I'm only concerned about Oyendu. You understand? That's why it is very important that they restrain him from going there. Because it's not, they restrain him from going to Oyendu. That is it. Like that's how, when I say something, it may not manifest that time, but later on, people will understand. So thank you very much.
My brother, you're too much. God will continue to keep you safe for us.
Amen.
If they are swinging to you to cut, they are swinging all of us. We are in this together. We are strongly behind you, my brother, and God will continue to keep you safe. As far as I'm concerned, more wisdom.
As far as I'm concerned, that whatever they suit there doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That is just that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for being part of the program.
Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Yeah.
All right. Mama Edibeatu Ginika Chuku Charity. Thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Maze, indeed, Itri Hambaram Waramu P. Tembuza for you. Thank you very much, my sister. Tijani Michael, thank you very much again. With this exposition you are making tonight, some obedient are already changing their mind to come because they know their obedient is going nowhere near the presidency in the hand of the Fulani. Of course, this is a fact that everybody should know. Cynthia Maxwell, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. MSA, we know it. We know it's fake, but the Biafra referendum court case on January 27 in Abuja, can you just mention it so they come up with reason to delay it? All right. Yes, so they have postponed it to January. Before it was October. So October came there, so if they have shifted it to January, I do not know. But of course, our activities will determine how serious they are taking that particular referendum lawsuit. So thank you very much. I'm going to end here. So we continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, remember, today, not tomorrow. Today is sit at home. Sit at home. Sit at home. Sit at home. And I'm going to read a Bible quotation. I wanted to read Exodus 12. I wanted to read Exodus 12. So let us read. For tomorrow, for today, sit at home. Please stop calling me. Stop calling me. We are reading Exodus 12. Exodus 12. It is called the Passover. Instruction for Passover. Today is 14th day of December 2022, the last day of the sit at home. And we want to thank Biafra so far. Sit at home have worked very well. And then also we condemn the killing by the Nigeria state of Biafrans who came out. So don't come out tomorrow so you're not fall victim to Nigeria state killers. 12. Exodus. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, this month is to be the beginning of the month for you. It is the first month of the year, of your year. Tell the whole community of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, they must each select an animal of the flock according to their father's household. One animal per household. If the household is too small for a whole animal, that person and the neighbor nearest his house select one based on the combined number of the people. You should apportion the animal according to what each person will eat. You must have an unblemished animal, a year-old male. You may take it from either the sheep or the goat. You are to keep it until the 4th day of this month. Then the whole assembly of the community of Israel will slaughter the animal at the twilight. They must take some of the blood and put it on the 2 doorposts and the lintel of the houses where they eat them. Bible is saying during the time the Israelites want to leave Egypt, when God want to show his power, he instructed them. He gave them instruction, the Passover instruction, that when you kill this animal, you put the blood on the door and in the lintel of your houses, so that by the time the wrath of God will struck Egypt, killing every first male child, nobody will die from your house. When the angel of death he come to your house, he is going to see the blood. He will know that you are one of the Israelites, and the angel of death will leave and go to another place. That is exactly the message I'm giving to you today. You must tell your people to sit at home so that the angel of death from Nigeria government struggling to stop Biafra will not visit them. We have ordered the sit at home, and everybody must sit at home. We are fighting for the freedom and for the betterment of yourself, for your security of your life and your property. And Nigeria government is hell-bent to destroy the sit at home, because that's why they are running mad. So from the Bible, the instruction of God and the servant of God is very, very important. You pay attention to it. That's why we are telling you, no matter what, sit at home. It is an instruction. Now, they must take some of the blood and put it in the 2 doorposts and the lintel of the houses where they eat them. They are to eat the meat that night. They should eat it roasted over the fire along with the unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Do not eat any of it raw or cooked in boiling water, but only roasted over fire. Its head as well as legs and the inner organs. Do not let any of the remain until morning. This is an instruction from God. So when instruction is given, you follow it. When instruction is given, you follow it. You must burn up any part of it that does remain before morning. Here is how you must eat it. You must be dressed for travel, your sandal on your feet, and your staff in your hand. Your staff in your hand. You are to eat it in a hurry. It is the Lord's Passover. I will pass through the land of Egypt on that night and strike every firstborn male in the land of Egypt, but both man and beast. I am Yahweh. I will execute judgment against all the gods of Egypt. The blood on the houses where you are staying will be distinguishing mark for you. Today, Biafran, the mark for you is the mark when you sit at home, so that the Nigerian government will not look for you. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. No plague will be among you to destroy you when I strike the land of Egypt. I want you to understand that this is the word of God. And if you go to the Exodus 16, Exodus 16:29, like somebody rightfully wrote here, Exodus 16:29. Let us see what Exodus 16:29 say. Exodus 16:29. See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath. Therefore, he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide here, every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. Stay in your house. Call your people that on the 14th, which is today, is a sit at home for Biafra freedom, for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sit at home. Sit at home. We are going to end here. And of course, may God bless all of you. And may God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sunday Igbo. May God bless Dr. Akintoye. May God bless Umuada and their husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless our supporters. May God bless Ndi Zenozo. May God bless Igwes. May God bless Ndi Chase. May God bless Ndi Omenana. May God bless Nzewan. May God bless Ndi Zemo and all of them. May God bless all of you. And may God bless those who are here to make sure that the message spread. Let the Biafra spirit continue to arrest Ejiofor, and let Ejiofor continue to mess up, so that his reputation, everything would be destroyed, because he has tried to destroy this freedom of Biafra people. After this particular freedom fight, Ejiofor will be reduced to ground zero. He said,
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me.